When I first heard about the shooting in Orlando and other experiences and other hate crimes that have happened here recently, at first it's like, can this really happen in my own home to the people I know, to the people who are just like me?
On June 12, 2016, 49 people were killed and 43 injured in a nightclub in Orlando, Florida. A week later, as three filmmakers, we found ourselves at a 3-week program for the arts at Center College. This was the perfect opportunity for us to explore our own questions about where we find hope in the aftermath of such tragedy.
Well, Orlando, my first thoughts were pretty. It was just painful. Uh, they weren't thoughts even; they were just reactions. I was upset. I had my moments of where I let myself cry and feel scared and feel just sort of lost. I mean, it's the kind of thing that really rips you away from your moorings. I've got children, and they've got to grow up in this world.
Being young, we're often faced with uncertainties on how we can express ourselves and make an impact on the rest of the world. As artists, we realized our ability to express our hope and thoughts about the future is through our art, through our bodies, our music, and our voices.
We always have it. We always have that chance as an artist to create. It's what we do. And we can create amazing things out of these awful tragedies that are happening.
All those questions that people can't answer, where do they turn? They turn to art. And they say, what's going on here? And artists go, well, what about this? And it gives people permission to be more compassionate. It gives them permission to understand more deeply. It gives them permission to cry. It gives them permission to laugh. It gives them permission to be human, right? And that is the reason we as artists can't do anything but what we do. It's our calling.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Hey everybody. Hi.
So what we're thinking, you guys obviously already watched our film, is that we're gonna start off kind of darker, kind of lower, and then as the film goes on, there won't be like a definite point where it just switches, but it'll kind of gradually get more hopeful, and then there isn't a right soundtrack, it's completely subjective.
When I say play what hope means to you, just think about that and just let it come.
How did that make you feel?
That was amazing. Best feeling ever.
I think it's important that we learn from this because I feel like there is new artwork coming out from the tragedy. Like there's a different style that you can see, and that can reflect our generation and how we view things.
I feel like if we didn't explore new things through our art forms, how would we get through these hard times? How would we get through life, and how would we really learn to be ourselves even?
We hope so we can move past things that we would otherwise dwell on and leave us in places where we can no longer progress. Hope is the enabler.
We look for hope because we know in anything, whether it is tragic, terrible, there is something good that can come out of anything or anybody. And that's why we look for it, because we all want the good.
The artistic community is we're bringing our A game to this one because we need
hope.
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 Hope.